back to another pick card. I'm so happy to be here after my birthday and cutting up a rug, and I finally got myself settled back down. So thank you guys so much for joining me for this pick card reading. So today we're asking the divine, how are you about to win? How are you about to get your comeuppance? How are you about to, enact your revenge? How are you about to win? How are you about to get a victory like you've never seen before? So let's get into it. If you do not know me, my name is Felicia. I am a human and civil rights advocate, and I run a nonprofit and women's health called DIVAS Can Manifest org. Check the description box down below for all of the information about me, how to book personal readings. Thank you guys for booking personal readings. I really appreciate that. And we'll be getting them out very soon, within the next few days. Thank you guys for being patient during this big transition, move, and birthday celebration. Check the description box down below for the overhead selection. We have 3 perfumes for you to choose from. All 3 of these perfumes are available in Cosmic Intelligence. Group 1, you are Rose Quartz, and I'll list some of the fragrance notes down below. Group 2, you are Sweet Spell, and then Group 3, you are Citrine. All of the proceeds go back to our nonprofit organization supporting our cause and our efforts in our non-peaceful boycott, as well as our RICO case that we're working on. And I just want to thank you guys so much for being here, supporting me, and being a part of something huge. And I cannot wait until we are done. But all of your proceeds go back to our channel, and all of the ads that you watch on the channel. These perfumes are available in Cosmic Intelligence. All of the proceeds go back to the channel, including all of the ads that you watch on the channel. So I appreciate you guys being here, supporting me through this peculiar circumstance. But let's get into it. I'll see you in your selection. Hi, Group 1, welcome to your selection. So let's get into it. How are you about to win? I want to start with channel messages from the pink print deck, okay? And so this is our handmade deck at DIVAS Can Manifest org. It is a ever-changing deck that has been a reflection of my studies, okay, my legal studies and my financial career. So I'm hearing this is a situation where you need to swim or sink, okay, because in this situation everyone is shocked, and I think that this means, like, everyone is shocked, but I think that this means that there's really nobody that can help. And I'm also getting that if they're shocked, that means that they really doubted you. And I also feel like this means that, like, they may be these may be negative, like everyone is negative is what I'm hearing, okay? So I'm hearing discernment. Practice your discernment, okay? So how are you about to win right now? I'm hearing you're on fire for one, okay? We have Archangel Jeremiah. How are you about to win? We have Leo energy, Taurus energy, and then Psychic, Intuitive. What the hell? Let's get one more. And then we have Third Amendment, okay? So you guys are definitely in a big battle right now with the Third Amendment coming out. It feels like you guys are fighting a big battle. And this may be a situation where you just have to be psychic and intuitive about it. Like I said, there isn't any set of principles or instructions that can, it's like I'm hearing that could lead you to this house. Some of you guys, you have a home available, or you are building your home. Some of you guys are overcoming homelessness. Beauty. And then I just feel like you guys, you are an owner of something as well. And I think that how you're about to win is that you're about to take full ownership of something, and that means that you're everybody's boss or something like that, and that's a big win. I also feel like how you're about to win right now is that, you know, everyone is shocked in the situation because everyone has low-key been at war with you, and I feel like the people, how you've been surviving is not, like, the people who know you don't really support you, okay? And so practice your discernment. These people, you know, I think that you have hope for some of these relationships, but if they haven't, they're just sitting, I'm hearing they're sitting there shocked, but I think that that means that they these are people that didn't want you to have money, okay? So that these are people that give you the ick. So that was really weird that these are people who did not want you to have money, or they did not want you to have a home, and you have literally had to go to war with people so that you can have money and so that you can have a home. I know that sounds really crazy, but I think that some of you guys, your home and romantic relationships and your work where you make your money keeps getting attacked. It's like people keep attacking your domestic structures. They keep attacking your root chakra, and this is because they know that it means that you'll be discouraged and troubled. And that's so crazy. That means that these people who are shocked, I'm getting like these people who are shocked are people who did not expect you to be able to make money. They didn't expect you to overcome or come back from this setback that you had. Some of you guys, if you've been homeless, you know, these people did not expect you to recover from homelessness, or they didn't expect whatever problem that you have to become fixed. And these were a lot of people who were at war with you, that were trying to keep this whatever problem you have going on persisting, okay? I get that some of you guys are definitely dealing with something that could be very discouraging and troubling. And I think that how you're about to win is that you need to remain courageous around something. I'm hearing that you are reaching stability and you are getting your home, okay? Some of you guys, how you're about to win right now is that your home is very big on television, or your home is very big on in commercials, in the theater, perhaps. Maybe you guys even have a art home or a beauty home, and it is quite the opposite of what people thought was possible for you. This big, grandiose, glamorous home that you're winning is quite the opposite of what they thought was possible for you, because they were intentionally torting or intentionally doing things to stop you from having a home or to stop you from having money. These people have seen you endure their intentional torts. These people have seen you endure their harassment, endure their fighting and attacking, enduring their theft, okay? And you have proven that you cannot be removed. How you're winning right now is you're about to show a lot of people who thought that you could be removed by stealing your possessions or attacking your home, attacking your romantic relationships, or attacking your finances and work. How you're winning is that you're showing everybody that there's nothing that you can do that's going to stop me from having a good life. Okay? These are literally people who wanted to fight you and to stop you from becoming well established. And no matter what they do at this point, like something where you guys have, how you're winning is you're becoming so well established that nobody or nothing can touch you. How you're about to win right now, some of you guys, you're about to have another sexual encounter in your home, is what I'm hearing. Some of you guys, how you're about to win is you're about to win a sexual encounter. And this next sexual encounter could literally be the person that you are about to share a home with, or this person loves, they're eaters, what I'm hearing. They love to eat. They're eaters, so you're gonna have a lot of sensual touching and passionate intimacies in this home. So the exact opposite of what they thought was possible for you. They didn't think that true love was possible for you. You're getting that. They didn't think that a home this grandiose was possible for you. They didn't think that you could make it in a commercial way. They didn't think that they thought that you were too esoteric. They thought you were too deep. They thought you were too woo-woo to make it mainstream. And that's also how you're about to win right now. Okay, how are you about to win right now, pal? Pal 1. Okay, journeys. I also feel like you're about to take a lot more traveling, and it's because you're becoming so well established. It's like you can make a home anywhere is what I'm hearing. And I also feel like because you work from home, some of you guys, you're about to win a work from home. And so how you're about to, this is how like it's going to allow you to take a lot more journeys or a lot more adventures, having a lot more travel. How you're about to win is like something where there's a dream journey that you're about to go on, or a dream home that you're about to win. Okay. Some of you guys, you're about to win some new shoes. So you guys are about to, some of you guys are about to buy a pair of new shoes. You're about to get a new pair of designer shoes. And you're going to take them out to a party or something like that. Maybe some of you guys are getting these shoes for your birthday or getting them for a special occasion. Maybe you're getting a new, this is a treat to put into your new home or something like that. Maybe you guys are just getting new furniture, new material goods through Taurus energy. More domestic and physical pleasures, places, domestic spaces, sanctuaries, homes that make you feel very comfortable and safe, and they're very secured with the highest level of security. There will be no breaking and entering of your home. There will be no duplicitous people in the home. There will be no third parties in the home. And you're about to win a rewarded house, okay? And these are the people who did a lot of things that to stop you from getting rewarded, okay? Because they wanted you to be, discouraged and troubled, okay? How you're about to win right now, some of you guys, for 1 or for 2, a lot of people are envious of a relationship. They could be envious. I'm getting 2 things. They could be envious of, so for 1, they could be envious of a relationship that you have with your mother. And so you and your mother are crowned in a community. You guys have a beautiful home, rewarded home. Your mother, how you're about to win is you're about to have a much more beautiful relationship with your mother than your siblings. You're about to have a much more beautiful relationship with your mother than other people. There are a lot of people who are envious of your relationship with your mother. Some of you guys are about to win a travel opportunity to go see your mother, or to go somewhere new with your mother. Some of you guys may be booking a cruise with your mother or doing something fun with your mother. And I think that that's going to be a big win, because it's going to show that these other people don't really have a good relationship with their mother. This could also be some of you guys, how you're about to win is some of you guys are about to give birth, or you're about to get pregnant, and that's going to be a big, beautiful home for you. No one thought that you can have this happily ever after, this home that's safe, or this partner that loves you unconditionally. Like, these were a lot of women who wanted to steal your romantic partners as well. They wanted to stop you from becoming a mother. And how you're about to win, you guys, is you're about to go be a mother. And before you become, it's like something where I think that, especially how it came out, it's like the journeys card and then the mother card. So it feels like a lot of you guys, you're on like how you're about to win. I think that how this happens is that you actually take a lot of different journeys, adventures. Maybe you go on a lot of solo travel, or you spend a lot of time alone, and then you become a mother, or then and then you're ready for mother. I'm also getting that some of you guys, your hair is growing. Your hair will grow very long before you become a mother. Some of you guys locked your hair. Your hair is locking or locked before you become a mother, or you're gonna make sure your hair is right. you know, before you become a mother or before you move into this home, and it requires you to take so many different journeys and to grow your hair and so many different journeys of self-love and beauty and, you know, enhancing your material things, okay? And I think that also when you become the mother of this person's child, then that also really secures your home, because this person, this man that loves you, is not going to play about you being the mother of their child. Some of these men, these could be men who really want children, okay? And that may sound strange because some of you guys are coming from a lot of men who were abusive, or men that didn't honor you, men who may have been very critical of you, or men who made you feel bad about yourself. And how you're about to win is that you're about to literally shut it down in front of your exes and all these other hater women who may have stolen partners from you or thought that they got a one-up on you for you know, after like instilling a partner from you. Like, these were women who were obsessed with your partner, so they literally will have been doing anything to try to stop you from reproducing, because they hate to see your beauty reproduced. So a lot of y'all, by the time you become this mother, your hair will be very long. You will be I'm hearing you will have those like beautiful childbearing hips as well. Like, you will be the most beautiful you have ever been by the time you get pregnant. And you will have, like, I think how you're about to win is you're actually about to become a very beautiful pregnant person as well. Some of you guys, your skin glows so much and you look even more beautiful than you've ever looked, like giving birth to this like unconditional love, this purity. It's like such a purity, and that represents a big win too. And I think that also, you know, this wins, that solidifies your position with your masculine, that makes you an immovable position, because there's so many women that be thinking every year they be wishing, yearning, and fantasizing about you getting moved out of your position, and then this man just is about to come around and reinforce your position even more by making you the mother of their children. Okay, this person could be a Leo or a Taurus. I definitely think that this is someone that you've already been intimate with, and I think that they could be coming back in your life, and this is also a big win. But for others, some of you guys, these are ex-partners, this Leo Taurus energy. These are men who went to war with you and they really wanted to stop your home. The reason why they left, or the reason why they ghosted, or the reason why they did something negative to you is because they wanted to stop your home from being rewarded. They hated to see your childbearing hips. These are men who may hate to see your childbearing hips or see your body. Just seeing your beauty in becoming a mother, like that bothers your exes a lot, and seeing that they were not the one for you is going to be like a big win as well, because they're like, oh, we tried to make them feel bad about themselves, or we tried to make them feel like they weren't wanted. We did something, you know, we did a narcissistic discard, and they were still, you know, immovable. They were still someone's artwork. LOL. This man that I'm hearing, that you're the mother of their child. This person makes a lot of different art about you. Okay. And they know that you have, like, the reason why you're the mother is because your body is natural, is what I'm hearing. Okay, they're saying that they didn't want their kids to come out looking like that or something like that, and so that's why they made you the mother, and that makes you the immovable position. And then a lot of these other women who have just been having a paternal attachment issue with your person, they will just literally get the wake-up call that they are not the ones that they wanted to reproduce with, which means that they're not the ones that they desired like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if they had sex with them in the past, or even if they were intimate, these are their exes or something like that, they were not chosen to be the mother. And I also feel like some of you guys, your partner is about to bring you more artwork. Okay, they keep bringing you jewels and keepsakes and adorning you as the mother of their child. Okay, so they'll let you know that they want you to be the mother of their child, if you have not already, you know, been procreating with this person, by making you more art. Okay, they'll let you know that they want you to be the mother by making you more art. Okay, but I feel like you guys have taken so many journeys together to create all this art together, and then the final stage, the final trifecta of this manifestation involves you actually being activated to the highest amount of fertility with this person. And you came into this person's life and you met them when they were very discouraged and troubled, and they never expected to have true love. And so you have been that person that has been inspiring their art so much, because you have been the one that's been communicating all these hopeful messages to them, and they know that you have, they've had their own battles in their life, and you have just become well established in their life by how much art they've created around you. And then the final stage would be you becoming the mother of their child. Okay, okay, we have your guides. We have magic. How you're about to win right now is something magical is about to happen. I'm hearing that you're very lucky, okay? Because a lot of you guys have been getting guided through a situation, because you have, through the Third Amendment, you may have been having to go to war with something, okay, or someone. But I think that, how this has all manifested and came to be has been very magical. You will not, I'm hearing that there are new graces, new mercies, and new wins for you, okay? New wins for you. I'm hearing, and more artwork. I'm hearing your artwork is about to get better. Your artwork is about to expand beyond these thieves who kept trying to project your image. And I'm hearing that how you're about to win is that you're actually putting a big ending to the people who were stealing your artwork. Or I'm hearing these prostitutes who have literally just been putting their financial considerations above their spiritual empowerment. And that also, it's not just about how they look, it's just the fact that they're not fertile, because they're prostitutes, they're scarce. All they do is have concerns about their financial considerations, and that's why you were also chosen to be the mother, is what I'm hearing. Okay, and then intuition. Yeah, I think that this is a very spiritual and mystical journey to this home and you becoming a mother. Okay, because this is a very sacred journey, and I think that it involves you truly getting connected to nature, healing this wounded feminine energy in your ancestry, where the mothers have been abandoned, or where the mothers have lost homes, the mothers have lost the material goods, or their homes were not rewarded, But I definitely think that how you're about to win is you're about to transmute a whole lot of negative energy for people who wanted to keep you away from your home and your van. And you will be very intuitive about this. Maybe this does involve a safety risk. And I think that you just are psychic and intuitive and need to trust your guides and trust your timing of your path. Okay? So let's wrap, friends. How are you about to win right now? We have the Hierophant, reverse. We have the Knight of Pentacles, reversed. And then we have the Knight of Swords, reversed. Okay. So I think that this person this man, okay, that you're with, you and this person have an unconventional relationship, and you guys have found true love. And so let's wrap pile one. I think that, these are, how you're about to win is, some of you guys, you are about to win an unconventional relationship, okay? For others, this is how you're about to win is is actually after leaving someone or something behind. So especially some of these could be romantic partners where you represented an eccentric relationship, a synergetic relationship. You may have represented something unconventional. And these were partners that had a conventional problem. They did something predictable, stuffy, and conventional. And how you're winning is you're able to leave them behind, because not only did they do something, like not only did they have a conventional problem around your unconventional relationship, but they also did something. They could have done something negative towards you, or they could have betrayed you. And how you're about to win is that some of you guys, they didn't want you to know. They hid who they really were, and they didn't want you to know how they betrayed you, or they didn't want you to know how much of a loser they really were. They didn't show you how lazy they were. They didn't show you how disloyal they were, unfaithful, unreliable. And how you're winning is you're finally able to leave all those losers behind and become a mother and get your home and get all your material goods that they didn't want you to have. LOL. Even men. So that's what I'm saying, Pal 1. Let me know how that resonates, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Hi, group 2. Welcome to your selection. So you chose Sweet Spell. This one's available in Cosmic Intelligence, so don't forget to shop her. But let's pull messages from the Pink Print Channel Messages deck. And we're going to get into how are you about to win? Okay, so I think that how you're about to win. Some of you guys you're about to win a big body typing battle, okay? And I think it's truly because, like, I think that you have won. I'm hearing this bottle that you have. Your Coke, some of you guys have a Coke bottle, so it's really not taken lightly when you body type. And I'm hearing be cautious, you're hot. Be careful, it's hot is what I'm hearing. Be careful, it's hot. And I know that some of you guys, you might not have always had this Coke bottle, but I think that some people who don't know you, they may not have known that you've actually been on this journey of fitness and well-being and focusing on your diet through the 6th house, even, providing a service for health and hygiene. And I think that, a lot of people may come around and see your Coke bottle, and if they start body typing you, just know that you broke their heart with your body, because your body is banging, okay? These people are obsessed with your body, and a lot of men have openly praised you for your body as well. So this body typing situation has been not applicable. I'm hearing a lot of people may have even tried to ridicule you about your body, and it was just not applicable, friend, okay? So, I'm hearing the CEO, Neil Ash. Neil Ash tried to body type you, and this may have been, LOL, this may have been before you went commercial, and this may have been before you became big, and there's a lot of past baggage or trauma around this person who body typed you, because they could have chosen someone else. And when your body when your body transformed or something like that, it just did it a lot, okay? I'm hearing that this body typing they were doing, Neil Ash, the nerve of you to be body typing when your wife is ugly, looking like a piece of shit. The body typing that you're doing is wild when your teeth look fucked up. The body typing is wild when you have an ugly ass smile and an ugly ass life. And some of them, they went and chose people that they thought were better than you, or they went and chose plastic surgery, and they watched you get famous on a commercial for your body, okay? And so this was how you're about to win is that your body is going to be plastered all over a commercial, and they tried to reject your body, okay? Some of them, yeah, this person was really disconnected from reality. Something that they did to body type you, it was totally not applicable. Some of them, they tried to choose a plastic surgery over you, and you were just, I'm hearing that was a past life where you were not looking as great, or you might have been like or something happened when you transformed after someone body typed you and chose a plastic surgery, or they chose something like maybe a rectangle body or a square body, or they chose somebody ugly or something like that. It's like this is old. I feel like this is very old, and I think that this puts you through a period of shadow work around your body, because these people, I'm hearing whoever this person was, this might have been a person at an authority position, a person in a position of leadership. They body typed you really bad and rejected you. Some of them left you on the street. They made you feel uncared for. They made you feel like your body wasn't worth having a home, or that you were not good enough. But the truth was, this person was actually daydreaming about you, okay? Some of them, they had an organ inferiority complex. Neil Ash, definitely giving shrimp. And they may have, been disconnected from reality, trying to justify why a plastic surgery was better, and you just busted out, and something about your natural body and natural beauty got you commercialized. Okay, your body, how you're winning is that your body is plastered all over a commercial, and that was the same body that they tried to reject. Okay, this was the same body that they were trying to act like they didn't want, but now they're watching it all over commercial. And the justice is that they can't stop wishing, yearning, and fantasizing about you, and you're like, literally, maybe you transformed though. I'm not gonna say that it was easy, especially if this person was very negative and very they were very this could have been really destructive to your self-esteem. And I think that now they're the justice and how you're winning is that now they have to watch you all over a commercial. They have to watch your body get rewarded all over a commercial. It is also, through the fifth house, they have to watch you have a lot of pleasure with other people. They're watching you have sex with a lot of people. Some of you guys, you're starting to diss them. It's like something where you turned around and started dissing them. They're watching you become a mother, or they're watching a explosive creative act on a commercial where there are tons of people. I mean, tons. I'm hearing some of you guys are going viral of people honoring you for your beauty and your body. Okay, some of them, how you're about to win is that literally after getting body type, they're watching you have emotional satisfaction and a romantic affair with a bigger, better, badder bag. Okay, and they're watching you procreate. They're watching things going in your favor after they tried to reject your body. The truth was, some of this, how you're about to win right now, some of you guys might be going to court with this person because it was crazy. The disconnection from reality was wild because they were actually really obsessed with you. Some of them, through the Fourth Amendment, they were trying to make it seem like it was something wrong with your body, but this person actually had been very obsessed with you to the point where they were searching and seizing your house. They were doing unreasonable searches. They were violating you. I'm hearing that this person, this CEO Neil Ash, there may be a warrant out for their arrest. And this person has violated an oath within their presidential office or their chief executive office because of some type of unreasonable searches and seizures that they did, or some type of other way that they abused their authority with an obsession of you, trying to make it seem like the crazy part about it is, like, this is the nail in the coffin, y'all, is that if it was such a big problem with my body, then why were you obsessed with it? Like, why were you raiding my house, and why were you searching and seizing my papers and lockers? Why did you become obsessed with me if my house was if my body was not that great, right? Like, if you didn't like it, why were you obsessed with it? And it was like wild because they literally started stalking you, harassing you, obsessing about you through the Fourth Amendment, searching and seizing. And then some of you guys grew a protective or discernment around this. Maybe you contemplated this situation for a long time, and you were resilient and resourceful in the situation, and through determination you mastered yourself, and through discipline you guys focused on your health and diet, and you got your body together. I'm hearing you took this very seriously, and now you guys have a very powerful reputation for providing a service for health and fitness or diet or some kind of other way to help people through a crisis, adversity, and illness even, and they see that, you know, this has actually got you so much emotional satisfaction in a relationship. Some of you, they're watching you get married, they're watching you have a relation, you know, having your wish fulfillment. They're watching, you know, they thought that they were a dream come true, they thought that they were a rich gent, they thought that they were the one that you were gonna, you know, that you were going to be tethered to, and then they literally watched you go and have pleasure with a bunch of people who found you to be irresistible. Like something where they tried to body type you, and it was really like them being disconnected from reality. Like something where they tried to, your body, you are natural beauty, and they tried to make it seem like some plastic surgery was better, and that showed everybody that they were just like, they literally could not defend this stance because plastic surgery is literally not real. Or they literally tried to justify a square body, or someone with buff shoulders, someone who looks like a man, or someone who is ugly. And I think that, like, you know, the truth came out that a lot of men preferred your body, or that you were the one that was plastered on a commercial, you were the one, you know, and it wasn't really because of your body. It was because a lot of these men chose you because you were their emotional satisfaction. And that's also the justice. That's also how you're winning, is because they literally, after body typing you, they literally saw you get chosen by a man. You get activated by a masculine, or you have a romantic affair where there was so much emotional satisfaction. This person did not choose you because of your body type. This person chose you because you were their emotional satisfaction, their art, and their culture, and they watched this happen on a commercial. And this is how you're winning, is shitting on this CEO, or shitting on this person who abused their authority, who became obsessed with you, who violated your rights, who invaded your privacy, who racketeered against you, who did something else to cause you mental stress or illness, when it was really them that was disconnected from reality. Like, some of them, they were actually obsessed with you and daydreaming about you because they actually found so much emotional satisfaction with you. But because they were disconnected from reality, they started body typing, you know, to conflict, or when they felt rejected and abandoned in a way. And then they literally, how you're winning is literally they're watching you go off and procreate, have children, get married, have a romantic affair, get plastic all over the commercials. And the bodies that they said were better than yours, those were the bodies that were not chosen. Like, it's crazy because, and then like, you were chosen and activated because of emotional satisfaction, and then that may have, you know, that was such a big you were so receptive to this emotional satisfaction with someone else that it inspired you to focus on your health, diet, and fitness. And now your body is banging all over the commercial, and it was just like a blessing to this, it was like an added blessing to this divine masculine that activated you with unconditional love and emotional satisfaction. They saw that this person did not choose you because of your body type. They chose you because of your emotional satisfaction and your art and culture. So any kind of claims that people were trying to make about you body typing are not, don't even worry about that shit, because this person who was harassing you literally harassed you because you were not a plastic surgery. You know, these BBL trends that were on the internet before you came along with this big commercial art and culture, okay? Something where you mastered yourself, and now they see your body as a Coke bottle naturally, okay, after focusing on your health and fitness. And this person who was emotionally satisfied with you was like, damn, like, I didn't even know you was gonna get, I didn't even know I clipped a 10 like that. Like, I just saw you as emotional satisfaction. I didn't even know that you was gonna be having the banging body too, and that was just an added blessing for your lover, okay? And now that really makes them want to procreate with you too. You know, they know that, you know, somebody's daydreaming about that ass. That's what I'm hearing. They daydreaming about that ass after they tried to act like a plastic surgery was better. And that person literally looks botched. That person has an ugly mouth. That person doesn't take care of themselves. They smell weird. They don't have good fragrance like you, okay? If they have them BBLs, you know, they smell like iodine. You know, they smell like, you know, the surgery room or something like that. Okay, LOL. What is, you know, how are you about to win? The door. We have the door. We have renewal. Okay. I'm hearing someone called you a 10, and that's how, you know, and then paradise. Someone finds you to be paradise after you worked on yourself. Like, something happen after you worked on yourself. You know, with Capricorn energy, and I'm also hearing that you learned how to communicate better as well through the third house, and that's also a big win, is learning how to communicate, which means that you'll have a very harmonious relationship with your protector, your provider, and this man that literally finds you to be paradise. I'm hearing someone that is daydreaming about you, or they literally cannot keep their hands off of you. This door open, I'm hearing, like I said, this person who body typed you, they tried to make you feel like you weren't, tried to make you feel like you weren't beautiful, so that you wouldn't be confident enough with the third house to communicate, to speak up, to express yourself. But this person was really disconnected from reality. They were actually obsessed with you to be stalking you, right? And now they literally, it's getting worse, because now it's like torture watching you go off and have kids and have, you know, a paradise with somebody. Your body, they know that you know how to, some of you guys are dancers or into yoga and fitness, and they know that you are paradise. They know that you are heaven on earth to these, you know, romantic affairs that you're having, these romantic partners that you're having. How you're about to win right now is like your beauty, your natural beauty created a new opening, a portal, okay? And so, you know, you were not, you couldn't go down the pathway of the plastic surgeries. You couldn't go down the pathway of the square rectangle bodies with no hips. You literally, after working on yourself and staying disciplined, you were a master. You are literally ultra and hyper feminine. Your body have carved out and matured, and this person was totally disconnected from reality to have been doing this body typing. And everybody else that they thought, yeah, the devil, they're obsessed with you. Everyone else that they thought were better than you, third parties that they explored at your expense, they actually got disillusioned by them. And that's also how you're winning, is that like these square bottles or these plastic surgeries got disillusioned with your door opening, with your new opportunity. Especially some of you guys, this was a new opportunity for fame or a new opportunity for rewards and recognition, and it was because your natural beauty created this new opportunity. There were so many people who came around. I'm hearing so many romantic affairs that they saw, that where they came around and created new opportunities for you because of your natural beauty. I'm hearing men honoring you because of your natural beauty, finding you to be irresistible. And there's something about a natural beauty that cannot be compared to. When people see you with you look very natural looking. Even if you wear wigs or extensions or do a little bit of minimal makeup and things like that, you look very, very natural. And when men see you out in the wild, or they see you out in the public and just see you there in your natural feminine state, it is highly irresistible to a masculine man, okay? And now how you're winning is literally, you brought this CEO or whoever this person was that was body typing you brought them into a stark reality with your partner, your art, culture, and your procreation. This door that opened for you, this rewards and recognition that opened for you, literally, like, was because someone found you to be paradise, okay? And it was like whatever they were saying was inexplicable, like it was not applicable. Like, you know, someone said, that's my paradise, that's everything that I want, that's the one that I'm obsessed with. And it was because of emotional satisfaction, and the body was just a plus. And it just showed everybody that this person was a lame, that they were just looking for physical securities, that they were just looking for their physical and material considerations, that they weren't actually emotionally satisfied in relationships, okay? That they were just looking for a body or something on a commercial or something like that. Like, and not everybody's going to go and do all that plastic surgery and all that skin bleaching and all that other, you know, not everybody wants to live like that. No, not everybody wants to be this, you know, this matrix illusion in society, consumeristic matrix illusion image in society, right? This person, how you're winning is like they were a shadow attachment, obsessed with you, but claiming that you weren't good enough. Like, that was the crazy part. And now they see that somebody said that you were good enough, okay? And they see that sense getting activated. You've expanded your communication. You've worked so hard. You've mastered yourself. You've become a maven. And this, how you're winning is bringing this person from this disconnection from reality. They were literally maladaptive or mentally ill or in a psychotic episode or something. And I think that sense, I think that how you're winning is literally now that they literally have to sit there obsessed with you, and the fact that they never got to touch you because they really were emotionally satisfied with you, but they body typed you and they missed an opportunity for true love, some of them, okay? And watching you was like magic. And now you're in true bliss and celebration with your soulmate and having so much fun and literally becoming a mother, some of them, and then it's like literally just like a big shit in this body typer's face. It's like, how can you body type me when you're obsessed with me? Like, if my body's so bad, then just ignore it, you know what I'm saying? Like, if it's so terrible, like, just head out, friend. But some of them caught you when you were not in your best state, and you guys had to build this body, or you had to get it together, friend, and you did get it together. And now they just look like, you know, you're successful now, but I think that this is the past baggage that could trigger you, where somebody really discarded you or really treated you badly because you were not a plastic surgery on a commercial or something like that. And then they see that somebody else said, you don't need to have plastic surgery to be all over my commercial. And they said that you're all over my commercial because of your mind fucking, because of your intelligence and our communication and our art and culture. And that's why, friend. And they just, like, you know, how you're winning is that your partner actually put them in a coffin. Okay, your romantic affair that you're having now put this person in a coffin because it's so much greater and so much bigger than these other bodies that they tried to like prop up. Like something where, you know, these other bodies that they were choosing maybe on commercials and stuff like that, but they were disillusioned by you, especially after you master yourself, and that's how you're winning. Okay, period. So how are you winning? Okay, yeah, we have the 9 of Wands. You've definitely been through a lot of body typing, but you know, some of you guys feel disabled or injured by Neil Ash, or by someone like Neil Ash with the moon, you know, projecting all these different subconscious fears when they were really obsessed with you. 8 of Pentacles. I think that this was a relationship that helped you master yourself. You know, with Capricorn energy, it helped you master communication. It thrusted you into a shadow work as well, with the shadow attachment, because you knew that this person was obsessed with you, and you knew this person found pleasure in you, but they body typed you, and so that prevented them from honoring you. And I think that that was wild, right? With Temperance, you know, I think that after contemplating this whole situation, and finding out how to survive after their body typing attack, or their you know, their mental illness, okay, they were mentally ill, you know, searching and seizing you without a probable cause, and it was really because of they really saw the beauty within you from the jump. Okay, that's how I feel about what is how you're winning right now. You're definitely winning, and they're definitely losing because they're the ones sitting obsessed with you after you mastered yourself and recovered from their dangerous projection. Okay, thank you so much, friends. Let me know how this resonates, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Hi, group 3. Last but not least, welcome to your selection. You chose citrine, and let's get some channel messages for you to see how are you about to win big. Okay, I feel like, you know, how you're about to win big. Okay, so how you guys are about to be, how you're about to win big right now, well, it's like, I feel like a lot of you are about to have a big win around a scarcity trauma. Like, there's something where you are in a situation where you do not have enough, and I think that you guys have really great spirits, but I do think that it could be discouraged and troubling because you really don't have enough of what you need. Some of you guys have been abandoned in a situation, and this has been, you know, a struggle. But I also feel like how you're about to win right now is you guys are about to some of you guys feel like you could be fighting a matrix, or you could feel like you are struggling to accomplish something right now, okay, because of a matrix, right? We have hidden motives, we have pretty hurts, yeah, we have the letter J, and then we have health and safety. Okay, and then let's get one more. And then we have unhealed masculine energy. Okay, so these feel like women, okay, and these women, you may have known them for a long time. Like, I don't know who these women are, but they're unhealed in their masculine energy, so they got very and I feel like, you know, you may have come across these women, but they are very, you know, when it comes to their masculine energy, they don't have a masculine in their life or something like that, or they're a single mother or something like that. Someone's name is Janet or Jane, or starts with the letter J, Jennifer. This is like someone who has a lot of unhealed masculine energy, so they haven't been activated by enough divine masculine energy that like protects their home and takes care of the children in the home and sticks around and provides logic, structure, and support. So they don't have they're very masculine, and a lot of them, they have to work on their own, or they have to, they have to work as independent. And a lot of them see that you have been, when they came around you, they've been coming around with hidden motives. Some of you guys haven't known that these people have had a hidden motive. They've really been fighting, attacking, aggressive, very defensive, overly competitive with you. And this person may be a part of a matrix group. I'm hearing like this is a group of women that are unhealed masculines. They don't get enough masculines, and they're very materialistic, selfish and spiritually disconnected. And these people were health and safety threats because a lot of them have started competing with you for beauty, with pretty, or they came around with a hidden motivation when they were really like stealing from you. Some of these people, they stole from you when you were in New York City. Some of these people have been watching you or stalking you on a social media account and like trying to using your consumer data to find your location and creating health and safety risk. Some of these people, I think that their hidden motivation is that they are competing with you for high honor, or they're competing with you for recognition, rewards and recognition. And they knew that like because you were prettier than them, that would mean that you would, that they would lose a lot, and that they would be like, and that that you were very glamorous or something like that, your fashion, and seeing your body type on television. Some of them are very frail and skinny. Maybe there's something weird going on with their shoulders, or they are very like, their extremities are really ugly, like their arms and legs, and then something with their face shape, like it's something where they're not considered as pretty as you. The pretty hurts. And this person is like, there's more of these type of people. There's more of this matrix, unhealed masculine energy than it is of you with divine feminine energy. And so this person, you may have come to a stark realization, or have recently realized this person's hidden motivation to compete for rewards and recognition around something that you're doing. I don't know what you could possibly be doing, but it's around your Neptunian energy, like your beauty, and your glamour. A lot of them watch you on television, and they don't know you like that, or you don't talk to them, and they just have been like, they've been dressing up as you. Like this person, someone's name is Jane or something like that. This person keeps showing up with your clothes and your hairstyles, and they just are never considered to be as pretty as you. And so it's weird that they keep doing this. But let's get more about how you're about to win over this person, because they have been health and safety threat. They are obsessed with you and obsessed with your beauty. I'm hearing a whole group of women at this dance studio, at this club, at this yoga studio, at this movement practice. There's like a lot of them that are unhealed masculine energy because they are not pretty enough, and they just are fighting, attacking, aggressive, egoic, defensive, competitive, materialistic, and spiritually disconnected, and they have been refusing to help you. So it's like, it's weird that I think that some of you guys are starting to discern that it's like they don't help you with anything, but they keep coming around. And so whoever has been considering them to be family, these people are false people. Those are not your family. Okay, if they are members of your family and ancestry, they're definitely health and safety risks. I'm hearing that these could be people where you come from a cohort with them, you come from a network, or you come from this could be literal family members, like sisters and brothers, or just people where there was a lot of initiation, or you took up a network to actualize yourself, looking to actualize yourself, and you actually came out with a health and safety threat. Okay, I'm hearing a group of unhealed masculine women. They're like single mothers, or they're buff, or they're just not considered as beautiful as you. Okay, so let's see how you're about to win in this situation. How are you about to win in this situation? For my new deck that I got for my birthday. How are you about to win in this situation, group 3? And I'm hearing they know you're about to win too. We have fire element. So I think that this is definitely, with the fire element, this is a situation that you need to like stand up to. This is a situation where you need to take a lot of action, especially if it's around a health and safety issue because of your beauty. This is literally an issue. It's crazy like that these people became health and safety issues because of your hips or your beauty is what I'm hearing. Your hips, your beauty, your face, and your breast, and the way that you style yourself. Okay, they're very obsessed with how beautiful you are, and they knew that they would not be considered as beautiful as you with your wellness and self-care. So they have motivations to harm you with health and safety risks because they don't want you to be able to, you know, like practice your self-care and look so beautiful. Okay, we have renewal. Courage. Yeah, this is a situation that you need to stand up to because this person's obsessed. We have the Devil. Yeah, these women at the studio or at wherever this place is where they would compare their beauty, they're actually health and safety risk. And these people, I'm hearing that something recently, like how you're about to win is that you're about to get them fired. It's like they're about to get fired, or they're about to go to prison for whatever they did to create a health and safety risk. Okay, I'm also getting that how you're about to win is you're about to discern their hidden motivation, and this is going to anchor the mediators in, you know, to a belief about some kind of false, you know, around a false belief, I believe. Okay, this person is definitely a shadow attachment with the Devil. They're obsessed with you, but I think that this, how you're about to win, especially with the Devil showing up, is that it actually should inspire you to bring something from the intangible into the tangible. With this renewal energy, you are renewing around a purpose or around a manifestation where these people who have created health and safety risk have actually been the shadow attachments that you've needed to actualize into your true self. Believe it or not, you might go into networks through the 11th house and think that you're going to actualize into your true self, or that you're going to, you know, that it's all going to be rainbows and sunshines, but sometimes you'll end up with shadow attachments. But those are also relationships, especially like if this is a part of your ancestry and family, or where you come from, a network that you come from that was a part of your actualization, or a big part of you becoming who you're meant to become. These people have actually, those shadow attachments also are meaningful, and they actually do force you, especially you guys are like, you're divine and animals, and so you might struggle with finding a motivation to chase sex, money, and power. But because these people were so incessant on having sex, money, and power, they saw your beauty and saw that that was a threat to their sex, money, and power, and they have been coming around with hidden motivations to undermine, and they literally have not helped you. So you know that they are a shadow attachment, and these are health and safety risks that you are starting to discern with these people. And that's how you're about to win, is that you're going to discern them. You're going to get the information that you need to put them in prison, or you're going to get the authority to fire them. Okay, how are you about to win, group 3? Okay, yeah, I think that something that you're doing actually requires you to be courageous, because they are stalkers because of your booty or something like that. Yeah, what did I say about duality? This was important. This was an important relationship as well. While you represent the light aspects of these unions, they represent the shadow aspects or the lower aspects of these unions. And so the people who created health and safety risk are definitely low aspects and shadow attachments that teach you about your material realm, teach you about your boundaries, teach you how to protect yourself, how to persevere, teach you how to discern somebody who's been overly competitive, discerning materialism, selfishness. And truly, this person has not been spiritually connected to have been doing this, and so they have been really imbalanced in their shadow. They are super disconnected. If they're like a shadow attachment, or if you see that they have a lot of wealth or something like that, or they might get wealth or something like that, those are not positive relationships that they have with wealth, with sex, money, and power. These are people who are literally just they're literally just, you know, they've had to do a lot of this fighting and attacking to get money. You know what I'm saying? And they see that you are paradise, and that you are your person's abundance. Like, you are sustainable abundance. You're getting your abundance is provided for. by a masculine as well, is what I'm hearing. And I think that they have actually made you focus on your self-care and wellness even more, and you're even more beautiful than you used to be. You're even more of a heaven on earth. You're even more of a paradise, okay? But while these people might reflect like, you represent all the good things and delighting in the good things in life, and they reflect people who overindulge, people who are spiritually disconnected to just be chasing this, like who are only just like prostitutes or just concerned with their physical securities. So they have to provide it for themselves, and they see that you're abundant and that you're getting a paradise, or you're getting a relationship that's like heaven on earth, okay? Okay, and I think that some of you guys, there's been a renewal around this win. I think that how you're about to win is that these people are getting fired or they're getting put in prison, and you're going to stay in the paradise, in the Garden of Eden, in the heavenly abode with this masculine, this divine masculine, okay? And they have to watch you take over their business and live happily ever after with your man or something like that, okay? And I think that especially with the citrine energy, that they're very triggered during this time because they know that you've already won, okay? So let's get into it. Let's wrap, friends. How are you about to win in a big way? So how are you about to win in a big way? This person who's been creating health and safety risk, you're renewing around your purpose and resolving this shadow attachment. But they forced you to focus on your material realm, especially as a divine animal. You're very soulfully and spiritually led, and so you may not have been motivated by the sex, money, and power, but they reflected back to you with this duality. The shadow attachments and what you've needed to discern and what you needed to acknowledge to integrate. And so now you're literally your crown is perfectly balanced, and what you perceive as positive and what you perceive as negative about a situation in your life, you're literally your life is perfect. They'll see that your life is perfect. They'll know it's because of that Coke bottle or the body that you have or the beauty that you have. And how you'll win is that their hidden motivations will come to light, and they'll get fired, okay? And they'll get and the health and safety threat will get resolved, okay? LOL, that's wild that they did that. Sage and Jane and Tijuana haters. Tijuana, Mexico, okay. Bitches wish they was Tijuana, Mexico. We have the Seven of Cups. Okay, how are you about to win? We have the Queen of Swords. Yeah, they keep coming around as the Seven of Cups. These people are super spiritually disconnected. With the Seven of Cups, they are literally unhealed masculine energy. These people are so spiritually disconnected, and I think that now some of you guys, after healing a lot, you've maybe brought their shadow attachment to the light. And I think that now, after creating health and safety issues, not helping you with anything, they keep trying to come around to see if you'll forgive them, but it's already too late. I'm hearing it's too late for all that lovey-dovey shit. I'm your brother shit. I wasn't your brother in the beginning. They're only trying to be, looking like the Six of Cups. They're only trying to act like, they're cool now that you have been granted the authority after it's already clear that you're winning, with the Queen of Swords, and they just keep coming around with a wishful thinking, when they're really false people. A lot of them, they also project a lot of illusions online or in this situation, but you're very clear on their hidden motivation with the Queen of Swords. And with the Queen of Flames reversed, that's the Queen of Wands reversed, they shrink in comparison next to you. With the Pretty Hurts, these were women that were unhealed masculine energy, and they were not activated in the same way that you were activated by a divine masculine, and you were marked with a great amount of receptivity. You were extremely fertile, and whatever you created, especially like with this fire element, this renewal and this paradise energy, you literally created a garden, a paradise for this masculine. And these were just people that were, that's their ex, or these were people who were around before you or before you came up or something like that. It's like something where you resolved your health and safety threat and they just started shrinking. Their hidden motivation came to light. I think that this was divinely timed. for you to realize that they were trying to compete for your beauty, and their intentions or their incentive or their motivation for you know, and why they haven't been helping you or why they have been doing something strange around you is literally because they have been deceptive and envious of your beauty, and they know that because they're so spiritually disconnected, they were not activated, they were not talented enough, they were not beautiful enough, the body wasn't good enough or something like that, the person preferred you. They know that they shrank next to you. They know that they are just the people that they are losing intimacy with, they're losing interest in, they're losing passion in. And it takes courage to fight this battle. It takes courage to keep showing up. Some of you guys, this is literally fighting for market share or something like that, and these have been shadow attachments creating hardship in the market because they have been obsessed with your beauty, and they created a health and safety risk. And then there was just so much harsh communication that came out around this situation to free everybody of their hidden motive, like of their falsehood with the Seven of Cups. They really were coming around with a hidden motivation. Like some of them, you were not even aware that they were health and safety threats. They were just people who were competing for sex, money, and power, okay? And they ended up, like, it was nothing that they could do. You know, how you're about to win is that they're actually about to go out of business. With the Queen of Wands, they're going out of business. You're firing them, or nobody's going to be intimate and interested in them anymore, especially after they become aware of their hidden motivation and how they've been harming you and creating health and safety risk. It'll prove that they were really envious, and any kind of controversial matter about your beauty will cease and desist because you were not the one creating health and safety risk. They were, and it showed that they were envious. Like how you're about to win is literally you're about to prove that they were deceptive and envious and put them out of business for committing crimes. Like it truly is not about your beauty. We're lacking intimacy and interest in you because you're spiritually disconnected, and you're literally delusional. I'm hearing that these are women that are delusional with the Seven of Cups, and it was like they were never comparing to your beauty is what I'm hearing. Never comparing to your beauty because you were paradise, a heaven on earth, and they were just the duality, the shadow attachment, and the shadow aspects of this, you know, fertility that you needed to acknowledge and integrate, so that you can be successful. And you are being successful with the Queen of Swords. You can see things clearly now. You can see the duality so clear now. You can see how they're unhealed masculine next to your divine masculine, and where you have been, you know, activated by divine masculine energy also, and how you have been able to bring your goals and dreams and ideas into reality with wisdom and compassion. And they are just spiritually disconnected. They were creating health and safety risk and doing something delusional because they were literally not being wise. It was like this was all so foolish. Some of them are going to prison or going out of business, and it was literally their own fault because they were so disconnected from reality, delusional to have been doing this. And they literally did it to themselves. It wasn't about their beauty, but about this hidden motivation that everybody's discerning, where everyone's like, no, we're not receptive to that. Okay, people are not receptive to that. And I know that it takes courage to keep standing up to this situation, because it means that some of you guys need to post on social media a lot, or you need to take risk, financial risk, and stand up to these bullies, okay? But you are winning. They're going out of business. They're done. No one's interested in them anymore. LOL. And you had to prove yourself that you were, you know, authority, not because of your beauty, but because of like a skill and a talent, and that you were proper fit for a position or something like that. But they were health and safety risk, and that has been really undermining you. But that's what I'm saying about how you're about to win. You're putting someone out of business, and you're and you're resolving your health and safety risk. Let me know how that resonates, you guys, and I'll see y'all in the next one.